Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hanging Out for a Living, where we meet exciting entrepreneurs and delve into the secrets of their success. Today, you're going to want to have that pad of paper and pencil handy or pen because we have a very special guest, Stacy Michelle, a digital entrepreneur who's taking the online world by storm. Through her innovative TikTok videos, yes, that's how we met on TikTok, Stacy is teaching people how to leverage their existing knowledge into passive income. So, whether you're an expert or just really passionate about a particular field, she believes you can turn that knowledge into a profitable digital product. Let's dive in and learn more about Stacy's journey, how she might help you embark on yours. Stacy, welcome to the show.
Teresa, thanks for having me.
Let's dive right in. So, Stacy, you're helping people monetize what they already know. Can you
Right.
tell us how you discovered this path and what really inspired you to teach others to create passive income through digital products?
Sure. So it really, at first, it's not really related, but I'm gonna tell you exactly how it went down. So I'm actually a professional real estate investor, and I've been a serial entrepreneur and business owner my entire life. And through that side of my business, I was already doing digital products, and I wasn't even thinking about the that business side of things. And I was doing webinars and courses, and then people started asking me, well, I want to create my own. How did you do this? And how did you do that? And I thought, bing, 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 like the the business entrepreneur side of my brain was like, there's another business opportunity. So I just took my knowledge of what I was already doing on, creating those types of
Sure.
products, and I just started sharing it with the world, and I realized that it's pretty popular online. So but not everybody understands the whole world of the business side of it. And so I try to come from a place of abundance and a place of an educational mind and a
Sure.
business mind, as opposed to like a, get rich quick kind of mind. So
Yeah.
that's how I started. I was
Love it.
kind of already doing something I didn't even
That's-
realize I was doing.
Sometimes those become the best streams of income, right?
Right. Because it
And,
comes natural and it's real.
right. Exactly.
Hmm.
It's something we
Yeah.
have a background in, we have an expertise in, and
Right.
off we go. So your method emphasizes using personal knowledge and life experiences, right? So can
Right.
you give us an example of someone who has successfully turned their life experience into a profitable venture using your guidance?
I have a great example. One of my very favorite ones is now a friend, a client, was a client, now a friend of mine, who is a hairstylist. And she had been a hairstylist for many, many years. And I guess just from repetitive motion, hair cutting and all the things, she had to have surgery on her shoulder.
Ouch.
And then after the surgery, it was a rough ride. And long story short, she didn't want to go back behind the chair anymore. And so we were talking, and I said, well, what is it that you loved to do? What were you really good at when you were at the salon? If you can't cut hair now, let's figure out a way to use your knowledge. So anyway, and well, she said, well, I love to do updos, and I was really good at bridal stuff. And so I said, well, shoot, do you know how many people like will want to know how to do that? And she said, no. I said, I'm telling you, if there's tons, go do some market research. And you and I probably both know, we've been to the beauty salon. It costs a lot of money to get one of those
Yes, it
updos.
does. Hmm.
And
Sure does.
so now she does different tutorials. She even takes requests, but she does different tutorials. She has over 100, I think, now, and she sells them anywhere between, say, I think 30 and $50 for the whole tutorial, which is way less than you would pay to get it done.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
and then that person has that, it's education for life, right?
Right.
So they can show their friends, oh, I can do your hair. And so she's done very, very well with those, and she only has to create the video, the tutorial, one time. That's part of the beauty of this, and then you get to sell it over and over again.
I love that part. Create it once
Right.
and it just, wow.
Right.
So I'm thinking a lot of sparks are going in people's brains right now about, oh, I could do that.
Yeah, what do you know? I mean, people often get hung up on that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm good at. Are you kidding me? Like everybody's got something that they're good at. And I do a lot of coaching on that, and we talk in depth and we develop an idea. And that's what I did with her. Now, granted, for her, she thought she'd have to do something else. And so we just developed something in what she was already good at.
It's absolutely brilliant. So there must be challenges and obstacles in the process, right? So what are some of the common pitfalls or misconceptions that people encounter when you try to, when they try to build an online business this way, and how can they really overcome them?
So one hang on, Teresa. I'm sorry. Somebody wants to say
That's okay.
hello.
Oh,
Okay. My
hi.
little baby.
Oh, well,
Okay.
so cute.
So
Always
anyway,
welcome. Extra guests are always
yes,
welcome.
the
Please.
gifts of working from home.
I
So
know, right?
but anyway, one of the misconceptions, number one, right off the bat, is that it's get rich quick. And
Mm.
it's not. Like, and I get it. People are on TikTok and other, social media, and they see these people who are saying, oh, I've made, 5 figures in 5 days and
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And I'm not here to say that doesn't happen. It does happen from time to time. And those people attract a lot of attention because of it. But trust me, there's a lot of back end work that they're not telling everybody about, and what they have done to get to that point before it took them the 5 days. Okay. Or what, that's a little bit of an
Right.
exaggeration, but so it's a real business, and you have to build followers. And that is one of the misconceptions. Another is that, okay, well, I'm just going to buy a course and then I'll magically make a lot of money. And that is a big no. You can't make money without action. It doesn't matter what business you do.
It's true.
So I think that's a huge misconception. They think, I see people all the time. They ask me all the time, well, I bought a course or I bought 2 courses and I still don't know how to do this. And I said, well, did you go back to the course and watch that or reread that information, or go back to that course creator and ask for help? Because yes, do I have things for sale? Sure. But I don't want you to buy something from me and then you fail again, right? Just
Right.
because you're buying a course, I don't want to be the one that sets you up for failure. So you've already spent money, go back there, go learn, go use and learn from the material that you bought first.
Exactly.
And then the other huge one would be, and I'll just stop here at this one, but the other huge one is that digital marketing, or the business of digital products, or the business of affiliate marketing, is an MLM or a pyramid. And I get that a lot because people they simply don't understand. So the reason why it is not is because, number one, the business model is completely different. The business model of multi-level marketing is when you have, let's say, Avon, for instance, just because it's a well-known name, or Pampered Chef or something, right? So you have basically an upline, you have a downline, and sometimes you even have sideline. And I've done MLM, and I actually did well, but it's just not for me anymore, that type of that type of business model. But so when you are selling a digital product or digital products, you're not recruiting anyone, you're not making money off of anyone, and you're not making money for anyone. So you're only going to make as much money as what you put into it. Right. And then the other is, people say it's a pyramid, and it is not. If you go to Google, everybody, really, okay, go look up the definition of pyramid. Okay. First of all, pyramids are illegal. It is not a true business model.
Yeah.
And pyramids don't have a product or a service to sell. They are sold on an investment idea and of a monetary People are usually asking for a monetary investment to get a high return in a short period of time back. And that's where I think people, they see everybody saying, oh, buy this product, buy that product. And you make commissions or you make a profit off of selling a digital
Sure.
product. And I think that that's where it gets mixed up. So those are three major misconceptions.
Yeah, those definitely, and thank you for clarifying those. You did a really great job in differentiating and sharing how those are different. So thank you so much for that. And we'll dive into our last question,
Sure.
which is, so as we look, you're looking towards the future, where do you see the opportunities for digital entrepreneurs, and what tips would you have to offer someone who's just starting out and wants to create their first digital product?
Well, the digital marketing industry in and of itself is a multi-billion dollar industry right now, and it's headed toward the trillions. And one leg of the digital marketing industry is just digital products. The way I like to explain this to people is that digital marketing is the industry level. Then you have a career path, and then you have jobs underneath of it. So underneath digital marketing would be, social media marketing, advertising agencies, and digital products and
Yeah.
affiliate marketing, right? They fall under that umbrella. But the side of the digital marketing industry, one of the paths, the career paths, the e-learning industry is just getting bigger and bigger. Like all the trends, if you look at Forbes and all the other, entrepreneur magazines and all those things, that the trend is just going up. And since a couple of years ago, we know that many people are comfortable working from home or learning from
Yeah.
home. And it just makes things easier to do it that way. So the trend is definitely on an upward bounce, okay, and a big bounce.
Yeah.
Now, what would I suggest to people just starting? I think the thing that's important to know is your niche. And are there ways to get into this business without having a niche? Yes, there are. I don't suggest it only because, Teresa, can you think of anybody who is successful that isn't known for something? Like even a car dealership owner,
No.
right? Like, or Tony Robbins, like from the small town general store guy to all the way up to, Tony Robbins or whomever
Right.
else. They're all known for something.
Exactly.
And so it's important to pick a niche. So yes, can you get started in this without one? Sure. And I do help people do that as well. I just don't suggest it if you want longevity. I don't suggest it if you want a sustainable business. And I don't suggest it if you want to be super successful and make 5 or 6 figures like the more
Sure.
successful people in this business do.
Exactly. No, there's
Picking
something
a
to be said
niche.
to drilling. Yep, exactly.
Mhm.
So important.
Be known for
And
something, so
right.
people say, oh yeah, Teresa, she's the one that blah 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 blah, and then people they are drawn to you, they come to you
Exactly.
for a reason. So
Exactly. No, that's so true. So we're going to wrap it up and
okay,
say, Stacy, thank you so much for sharing your insights and
you're
wisdom with us
welcome.
today. Your approach really to monetizing knowledge is so incredibly inspiring. And I believe it opens doors for many who might not have considered going this path before. So for those of you watching who want to learn more, take action, and maybe even start turning your own passions into profit, Stacy is here to help. So be sure to check out the link in the description to continue the conversation with her and embark on your own digital entrepreneurial journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might benefit from Stacy's expertise. And I challenge you to go find her on TikTok, because I'll tell you something, she holds your hand, well, virtually holds your hand, in taking you through a really great experience. So you don't want to miss that, but it'll also be in the description here. So folks, until next time, keep hanging out for a living and stay inspired. Bye-bye.